Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are jumping into Past the Fear, an action roguelite you guys have requested many times. This game is coming out a little bit later this year, so we are jumping into the demo. But this demo is kind of stacked, man. It's got 4 characters, 4-player multiplayer, 200 different items, 30 different guns, different difficulty settings. So we're about to jump in and see exactly what this game is all about. We can dodge, we can shoot. I've got a bucket on my head. Not really sure why, but, you know, we'll roll with it. And, of course, the first enemy is a floating eyeball. It would not be a roguelite without that. So I can do my ultimate, which lets us shoot super fast. And it looks like there's a status effect we're giving them that lets them just explode. Old Barrel. Passive effect, physical damage plus 15%. Battle skill. Fire a grenade dealing 300 physical battle skill damage to enemies in an area. So I can put this on. And so now we've got a special ability down here, so I can boop. Okay, that was a little overkill, but it works. And so that is a big part of this game. Apparently, we can get different attachments and swap them between our guns. But right now, all we've got is the old musket and the old barrel. Hello. Mr. Hunter, please help me. Don't cry. There was a loud explosion in the city earlier, and then a lot of monsters appeared in the forest. This place isn't safe. Where's the nearest harbor? There's a harbor in the city. I'll take you there. Are you going? Am I taking you there? I guess so. Come on. I'll lead the way. I do like the art style and the music for this game. It reminds me a lot of Magicraft. Same with Cinderia. We've been playing a lot of really good action roguelites lately. But I'm excited to see where this game ends up going whenever it actually comes out. Okay, so there is a red circle by their health bar. So if I shoot you, hemorrhage pops off and you take a ton of damage. I've got my health down here. I'm assuming this is armor, but I don't know what these two things are. And that, I think, is our ultimate charge. Scorpion tailbone or explosive crossbow. Immediately, I am drawn to the explosive crossbow. Give me the torque bow. This does acid damage. This does fire damage. Bullets have a 5% chance to directly cause ignition. Okay, got it. After the scorpion tailbone hits an enemy, it bounces back. If you catch the returning scorpion tailbone, it reloads a bullet for you. Catching it 3 times in a row makes the scorpion tailbone deal an additional instance of AoE acid damage. That actually sounds kind of awesome, though. I might have to say no to the crossbow. Let's go for the tailbone, because this just makes enemies explode. So I can swap my guns. Can I put this on here if I want to? I can, okay. Doesn't really fit it very well, but you know. So this is money. This is another gun. I'm okay with guns for now. Let's get some cash. Because without any meta progression... Oh, I see. So if we shoot, we have to stand on these spaces. So that's 3 in a row. So then the AoE goes off. Interesting. I don't know how easy this is going to be in a bullet hell. I'm probably going to get myself killed trying to do that. But that's okay. I'm up for the challenge. Hello, sir. Sorry for your loss. Trying to see if there's any secrets over here. So that's a bullet. I don't know what that means. Let's go here and find out. And those look like bombs. Don't forget, I can right-click and just burst these guys down. This gun does take forever to reload, though. That's the problem. So if we don't pick up the bullet, we're stuck for a long time without being able to fire. So that's not a negotiation. That's mandatory. Can I get anything for breaking these? Doesn't seem like it. Rapid Frost. Every 3rd shot on the same target deals an extra 20 frost damage. I don't think that'll be great for us because we do such high DPS. Maybe like a machine gun, that would be awesome. After applying ignition to an enemy, they take 10% more damage for 5 seconds. Battle skill. Fire a Flame Phoenix, dealing 100 fire battle skill damage to enemies along its path. Let's go for that. So let's put that on here. So the bullet is just a different muzzle for the gun. And so now I can shoot out a bird. That was not as dramatic as I expected, but, you know, it's still cool enough. It's not every day you're shooting a bird out of your gun. It also does a ton of damage. I gotta fire slower so I can actually grab these. These rooms are not very difficult yet. I'm assuming it's gonna ramp up, because it only throws like 2 or 3 enemies at me, and they're dead before I realize it. Oh, I get a shop. Well, how much money do I have? 74. Heavy hit ring. Bullet damage cap plus 35%. Heavy hit chance plus 20%. Restore 3 health whenever I hit destination. Trigger when battle ends. So we'll heal 3 health every fight. I like that. I'm going to grab that, actually. All nearby enemies take 15% increased damage. Fragment. Permanently grant 2 stacks of growth. The effect triggered when this item is dismantled. So if I break that down, we get growth, and growth increases my max HP. So I wonder, yeah, all right, so we can only hold 10 items. So there's a benefit if I'm like, hey, I can't hold this anymore, let me break it down, but then I get some more health. So that's okay. Thunder gun. That was making me think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Growth potion. All right, so that's going to give us health. Let's grab that. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I could buy one more thing. Let's grab whatever this is. I don't want to imagine my damage can cap, so I want to increase that. Oh, you heal me. But now that we have that item, we'll heal anyway. Just don't take any more damage. Okay. Okay, we got a boss. Made sense. I wasn't really sure why there was just a chest there. All right, Phoenix. This is actually going to be really tough with this gun, because I cannot move wherever I want. Let's just keep making the bullet land where the projectiles aren't. Ah, okay. It's okay, we don't get hit. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but I'm not complaining. Use your ultimate, Joe. I don't think your ultimate actually does anything with this gun, because it fires too slowly. Almost dead. Right click. Yes! Oh, we actually didn't get hit. Nice. All right. Unidentified weapon. This is a weapon part. Tarot card. All right, there's a ton of stuff here. Let me see what this is. Ice Lance Launcher. Wait, this is what I already have, but it has +1 projectile. Can I look at my gun real fast? I see. So they have different randomizers, like different modifiers, kind of like Borderlands. So if I go for this, we get an extra projectile, which is kind of busted. I want that. So let's take this off, pick this up. Did I pick up the right gun? I did not pick up the right gun. Let's swap. There we go. The menus are a little confusing, but now we've got the right one. Put the muzzle back on. So we've got the Phoenix. Revival. Bullet damage plus 30%. Launch 6 thorns to attack enemies, each dealing 100 acid battle skill damage. Thorns are also considered bullet damage. That would combo pretty well with what we've got. This is lightning. Fire a lightning orb forward, dealing 300 lightning battle damage to enemies in a wide area. I'm going to go for this revival here. We're going to put this on my gun, swap it with the Phoenix. But then if I want to, we can go back to the old gun here. Drop this old barrel for the Phoenix, just so I can hold on to that. I'm making a mess. All right, let's dismantle things. Break that down. Break that down. What is this card? Final damage plus 50%. That seems absurd. Embarkation. Trigger all your destination effects. Well, that just heals me. That doesn't seem that great. Grant Blessing of the Scorching Sun, increasing final damage based on the sun's position. At noon, final damage plus 120%. What does that mean? Is there a clock in this game? I don't see a clock. At noon, final damage plus 120%. I guess I'll grab this. So maybe as time goes by, we get a little bit stronger. So that's another gun. This is money. Let's go for money. Wait, Joe. There's more things here. Choose a relic. When triggering transmutation, summon Heavenly Thunder to strike enemies, dealing 80% lightning damage. Bullets additionally deal 30% sub-weapons elemental damage, or bullet damage plus 30%. When triggering transmutation, any status effect. So hemorrhage, freeze, corrosion, disruption, ignition, that's going to cause thunder to strike them. That's not bad. Let's go for that. And I don't know what this is because I only speak English. Broken collar. Oh, this is lore. Got it. So that's cool because we fought that dog and this was like a memento of him. So maybe that goes into like an encyclopedia or something. All right, let's get money. Swap back. Nice, dude. This is exactly what I hoped for. So now we shoot out 2 at once. That is so busted. And this room is done. We also healed up. And I am now glowing, which I assume has to do with the card we grabbed. I feel like I want to just keep grabbing money. These are the thorns. When it said I shot out thorns, I almost felt like we'd have plants or tendrils on the ground. I didn't expect them to actually be bullets. Although I'm not complaining. Now I want to see, is there really nothing that comes out of these barrels? Because I can shoot every single one of them. Yeah, no point just yet. Unless maybe, again, that's something we got to unlock through meta progression. Heavy hit ring. Bullet damage cap plus 35%. That's what we already grabbed, right? Yeah. So I can stack items, it seems like. When carried, grant 10 stacks of growth. Each stack of growth grants acid damage plus 1%, up to 20%. A lot of these items modify your health. Whenever I dismantle a relic, I get health. And then when I dismantle this relic, I get 3 health. Let's go for the acid mark, because I think that's what we've already got with the scorpion tailbone, right? So all acid damage is good damage. And let's get some money. It's very straightforward so far. I think my favorite thing was that boss fight. I liked how intense it got, because these fights in between are not nearly as bad. I mean, give me like some elite rooms and mini bosses and stuff, and I think we'd be talking. But this is also just our first run, so I know there's a ton of other stuff we can end up unlocking. All right, so I'm pretty sure every single chest is an item. So I'm going to go for this as much as possible because we still got 6 slots, and that's just going to maximize our DPS. And I'm totally forgetting we have an ultimate. It just really doesn't benefit this gun at all. I know I've been sitting on it forever. But until I start struggling, okay? You guys can't come at me about it. Vitality Flower. Grant 8 stacks of growth. Well, that's going to attribute to more acid damage, more critical damage. When shooting, there is a low chance to additionally fire a chain lightning. So one thing that gets me excited so far is all of the build crafting, the synergies that I'm seeing. I would love to go full lightning and just break this game. It does hit me a little bit with like that magic crash stuff. Let's go for the Vitality Flower. I want more health. I want more acid damage. We're going to be incredibly beefy. Okay, so you heal us again. Terminal Bullet. Your final shot damage plus 50%. Well, considering I only have 2 bullets, that's pretty gnarly. In this stage, the next 2 battle skill uses are cooldown free. Cause enemies to bleed continuously, dealing 20% physical damage per second for 3 seconds. That's whenever they get a status effect. So if they hit get hit with a status effect, they get another status effect. Okay. We'll grab that. I guess I shouldn't grab as many of these as possible because I can only fit so many. So I'm kind of wasting it. Each stack of Ember increases your final damage by 1%. So I do want that. Rapid heating. When shooting, there's a chance to grant 1 stack of heating up. Each stack plus 1% critical damage, stacking up to 20 times. Battle skill removes all heating up stacks and fires a guaranteed critical flame arrow, dealing 300 fire battle skill damage to enemies in the area. That seems awesome, but this thorn thing is acid damage. So I feel like I should keep that. I'm gonna keep it until something better shows up. I could re-roll this. Costs 1 coin, that's not expensive. Movement speed and dodge distance, bullet damage. Current weapons elemental damage goes up. And then we get Ember. I see Ember and I immediately think it's like fire damage, but no, it's just raw DPS increase. Flower cannon. Reload. Spawn 1 additional projectile, which is a flower bud, under your feet. Shooting pushes them forward, and they explode on impact. All right, I think I'm going to swap weapons. We're going to buy this. Yeah, let's do that. So if I shoot you... I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, it's whenever I reload. I see. All right. And then I just shoot these at enemies? That's such a unique weapon. I don't know if it's great, but it's kind of cool. All right, this seems like another boss fight. This is definitely another boss fight. Hello. Reload, I need flowers. Oh, it actually does a ton of damage, though. It's just, it takes too long. Oh my god. You just got disintegrated. Okay, never mind. You came back. The Phoenix rises again. Doesn't matter. You're getting clobbered, man. Holy crap. Why am I so good? Okay, well, I'll take it. Let me grab my card. When you take a fatal hit, restore 100% of your health, then destroy the star. Oh, so this is a revival. Okay. And I guess there's no cap to how many of these cards I can have. If there is no unit, ally, or enemy in 300 radius around you, fire rate plus 50%. Enemies approaching you will be knocked back. That's fun. That's like a sniper. Grant 1 stack of Pact of the Underworld, increasing damage taken by 100%. Removed upon taking damage. Whenever I go to the next area and win a fight, it removes all Pact of the Underworld stacks. They are then converted into coins and a random relic. So I go into a room, I want to get hit and take double damage, because when I win that room, I will be rewarded with money and a relic. That's so weird. That's cool, but I'm going to go for the Hermit instead and just keep people away from me, because they're not getting close to me anyway. Using Ultimate, enter Overload for 6 seconds. While in Overload, create an electromagnetic field around you, dealing 30% lightning damage per second to all enemies, with a chance to trigger Disruption. Okay, that's kind of cool. After triggering Hemorrhage 5 times, enter Blood Moon state, increasing hemorrhage damage by 100% for 10 seconds. When you attack enemies with health below 50%, bullet damage plus 100%. Whenever I enter a new stage, physical damage is permanently increased by 3%. Give me that. I will take that, no hesitation. We've got the Holy Sun Crystal Bottle. Flame Bomb. Fire a Firebolt, dealing 360 fire battle skill damage. I mean, that's like a fire build, though. Can I grab this and just break it down and keep what I have? I can. So I can dismantle this. I don't know what these are for. Eagle Eye. Oh, my God. We have a rifle? I want the rifle. You know what? Yes, give me the rifle. Physical bullet damage, 12 to 139. It does hemorrhage. Weapon effect. Damage to long-range enemies plus 200%. Give me that right now. Give me that right now. Let's swap. I don't want this stupid flower gun because it's terrible. No shot. All right, so we can scope in. And then we've also got that damage increase if they're far away from me. We're going to one-shot everything. I'm here for this. Oh, sorry. You are friendly. What did you do? I thought you were the person I saw previously. Well, thank you for the glitter. I appreciate that. Blacksmith. Oh, so you can upgrade things. So if I want, we can upgrade the eagle eye. It's too expensive now. I'm going to save what I've got. See if we get something better. Because the first upgrade is 10. The second upgrade is 50, which is very steep. Judging from your outfit, you're a hunter too, right? Do you know any safe places around here? I need to rest a bit. Introduce the camp to Elena. Thank you for saving me. I'm Elena. See you at the camp. Not really a fitting voice for a lady like me, but no worries. I wonder if that's a new character. She looks very Bloodborne. I am ready to snipe. Where are they at? All right, the damage isn't bad. It leaves a little to be desired. What if we swap guns? Oh, no, it's not that it does less damage. It's that these guys are way stronger. Got it. Using the ultimate lets me charge up faster, which is nice. So it looks like fire rate, well, it really can't do much for how fast this gun fires. It lets me scope quicker. Well, we've seen both of these. So I guess at this point, we just grab something, break it down. Oh, this is new. I wonder if that's a mini-boss or like an elite door. There's nothing else over here, so let's keep on marching on. All right, I'm ready. I don't see you guys, but I'm assuming I'm shooting you. Yes, I am. Oh, you're a bard. You shoot out music notes. That's cute. So let's go ahead and try to get a little bit better about swapping my weapons. Because while I still have to worry about reloading, at least I can rotate and use my active abilities, right? And I think that's super helpful. Okay. Give me item. Thunder gun. Oh, this is a rare thunder gun. After you stop shooting for 1 second, your next shot fires a thunder beam. So let's look at the overall DPS here. 60, 72. This DPS is 72. I have the acid mark, which gives me more acid damage. But even still, the DPS is not keeping up with the eagle eye. That's the only thing I have in my inventory that does give me acid damage. So I'm not really leaning too hard into a particular build. So I can get rid of it. I think I'll be okay. Let's swap that out. So now we got a thunder gun. Stop firing. And then it shoots out a laser beam. All right, let's keep going here. Take all the challenge rooms we can get. Yo, the damage on this? It's not bad. It's kind of nice. All right, wait for it. Line them up. I don't remember the last time I took damage. Typically with demos, I try not to be super critical on games on my channel because I've made a rule, and I get people that ask questions all the time like, hey, Joe, why do you like every single game on your channel? Because I specifically pick out games I think are fun that I'm going to have a good time with. I'm not going to be like, I hate this thing. This game is bad, but I'm going to make a video on it anyway. But with demos, I like to be a little bit more critical just because there's so much room for improvement in like an exciting way, right? They're still actively developing this game. So I would like to see enemies that kind of push you out a little bit. It seems like all of their AI is the same. They keep a little bit of a distance and fire, and then you've got like little crawlers that come at you too. But that's about it. Explosive crossbow. We do not want that, so dismantle. I don't know if I dismantled my other gun. I feel like I'm forgetting to dismantle things. I could be. That sounds like me. Oh, so these are by my health bar. That 28, that's my growth stat. So it's showing me how much extra health I actually have. That's cool. All right, sir, you need to calm down, please. I'm ulting. Thunder Gun's at it again. Okay, let's not get stuck in the corner. But I think where I see this game really thriving is going to be with that 4-player multiplayer. With like all sorts of chaos going on, really strong enemies working together. Birthday celebration poster. I wonder if that's a hint to what's to come. Because this does not have an icon, so I assume we're at another boss. Enter overload for 2 seconds when I dodge. While in overload, fire rate plus 15% and reload speed plus 15%. I like that. I like that. I already have a healing herb. We don't need to. Let's go. I'm actually going to go for the lightweight parts. 30% more bullet damage, because our DPS is kind of lacking. I'm a little worried about this impending boss fight. Lightning relic drop chance. Demon Hunter crossbow. If you dodge, it increases the damage of your next shot by 50%. I like that. Permanently grant 1 stack of growth whenever we dismantle something. We saw this earlier. Oh, the charge gloves are here again. Bullets additionally deal 30% sub-weapons elemental damage. That's also really good. But I'm going to go ahead and get the charge gloves so we can reload faster after we roll. And since I've got a good amount of money, let's do this one more time. Oh, I can't afford any of that. This is epic. Gain 3 armor whenever I finish a fight. When you have 15 armor, frost damage plus 60%. Mix that with the glacier, and then we've got deep blue sapphire. There's a low chance to additionally fire an ice spike, inflicting freeze along the path. That's cool. All right. Let's go. Okay. Good thing I got a sniper rifle. Okay, we gotta move. You are incredibly fast. Let's try to take out the thunder gun, maybe. All right, we might have some problems here. What is hurting me the most is this sniper. Because when I stop moving to fire it, we get struck by these. All right, so move, get ready. Stop the windup. Nice, okay. Luckily, we'll still heal a little bit if we can survive this, and then win more fights. Do not grab me. I do not want to imagine how much damage you will do. All right, you gotta die this time. Run, run. Please. No! This is like a Mario Party minigame. Okay, so there's no firing slowdown with the thunder gun. I should have used that the entire time. That was my own fault. When you take a fatal hit, Grant you armor equal to your max health, then destroy star. Wow, so there's 2 revival items? Your final damage against enemies with lower health percentage than yours is increased. For every 1% lower, final damage plus 3%. So we can burst enemies down the weaker they are. Grant 1 stack of Pack of the Underworld. We saw this. So this converts our stuff, our damage taken, into money. Well, why don't we grab the star reverse then? So now I've got an extra life. Rapid heating. When shooting, there's a chance to grant 1 stack of heating up. I see this. Yeah, we saw this weapon. It's the one where we can stack up crit damage, and then we do our battle skill to get a guaranteed crit, which isn't bad. But honestly, between that and the Iron Guard, grant plus 5% damage for each enemy in your area, I feel like I'd rather go for this, the rapid heating. So let's pick that up. The one thing that gets a little challenging, I kind of want to like stock up on these attachments, but I can't. So we have to just make a decision. So why don't we swap here? Let's get rid of the Phoenix. Makes more sense to have a crit build on our rifle anyway. Kinetic Orb. Okay, so whenever we go to a new stage, we get armor. Each armor increases final damage by 0.5%. That's dope. After entering battle, fire rate and reload speed plus 45% for 20 seconds. So you want to blitz through it fast. Physical damage plus 30%. Restore 35% ultimate charge when entering a new stage. Let's go for the Kinetic Orb. And so I need to drop something. Why don't we go ahead and drop... I'm thinking we're going to drop these gloves. I liked them at the time, but I don't think we really need them. So now we'll get armor. Living Frenzy. Acid bullet damage 12 to 27. Build up 16. Critical chance 10%. Every 4 shots grants 1 projectile. Resets after reloading. I want to try this. I know the Ice Lance launcher is rare, but we still have the extra damage from corrosion with the item I've got. This acid mark. So I'm going to get the Living Frenzy. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. All right, I'm down for it. Yeah, every 4 shots you get 1 extra projectile. So we're going to burst it. It's going to start off a little weak at first, but it's going to build up, and it's going to be worth it. Wait, Joe. Come on, dude. Use your noggin. Use your noggin. Break this stuff down. There you go. Look at that. Now we have enough to upgrade the rifle if I wanted to. That is an option. Hello. What do? You going to heal me? Need some healing? I do, please. Apply bandages or increase my max health. Oh, we might want to go for max health. I don't know if that counts as growth. My character is changing in size. I'm getting bigger. What is happening? Why am I getting so big? I don't understand. Give me the max health. Give me the max health because we've got the healing herb, right? So I'm okay with that. Corrosive Scar. Reload. Launch a Scorpion Stinger at the nearest enemy every 0.2 seconds, dealing 2 acid damage. This is a weapon part. Automatically launch a Scorpion Stinger every 0.2 seconds and increase its damage by 10, lasting 3 seconds. Let's get that. So put this on. We're going to get rid of our thorns, but that's okay. And then do my special ability. Doesn't seem like it's working. Automatically launch a Scorpion Stinger every 0.2 seconds. Does there have to be an enemy? Maybe. There might have to be an enemy for it to actually go off. That's fine. All right, let's not get money. Let's try to get more relics. I am not building very well, man, but I'm still learning. I'm taking it all in. All right, special ability. I see. Those are the tails. Got it. So it's just more projectiles on a gun that already has a ton of projectiles. Let's swap to our rifle. Oh, man. All right. This thing is so strong. Movement speed and dodge distance. Another healing herb. I mean, I could grab this and destroy it just to get the growth. It's not bad. Let's do that. Yep, so now we got +2 health. And I don't think we need any more attachments, so I'm going to keep going for the relics. I don't know how long this demo is, but I'm kind of impressed it's still going. All right, so let's try my special, which was that guaranteed crit. Let's ult up. Special, nice. I feel like it might be worthwhile with this gun just to give them stacks of poison and then swap, finish them off, right? So now their health is low enough to get one shot. It'd be nice if you could get the poison to spread from enemy to enemy. Give me another flower. Oh, I already have a heavy hit ring. When bullets deal damage, deal an additional 10 lightning damage. That's insane for a fast-firing gun. Lightning's gotta be like assault rifles, stuff like that. If I grab this and break it down, do I get more money because it's higher rarity? It looks like I do, yeah. So if we find that person again, we can level my rifle up to level 2. Let's try to get another weapon part. I'm really coming into this like a chicken with my head chopped off because I don't know what I want. Because this is the first time I'm seeing everything. But at least I can fall back on, if I don't want something, I can break it down to upgrade what I've already got. All right, let's shoot this. Because I think I was really hoping that acid necklace we had would make corrosion damage better. But I think I'm just not that impressed with it. I did really like that boomerang gun early on, but the damage fall off was too noticeable. Blazing Impulse. Entangling Fire. Shooting deals an extra 10 fire damage. This damage is considered battle skill damage. Entangling Fire effect increases by 60 fire damage per 3 seconds. Every 1 second, next bullet damage plus 200%. Battle skill. Make your next bullet a guaranteed heavy hit and guaranteed critical hit. What? Yo, give me that. Swap. Put it on the rifle. Put it on the rifle. And I will get rid of rapid heating. That's nuts. That's crazy good. Because I can't even fire that fast anyway. Are we already at another boss? I think we are. In this stage, the next 2 battle skill uses are cooldown free. Acid damage plus 20%. The Seed of Flower of Life. When reaching 80 stacks of growth, Seed of Life transforms into Flower of Life. I see, so it evolves. I'm at 30, so we would need to get 50 more. I don't think that's happening, but that is intriguing. Really don't think we have enough money. I could buy this potion, and I could re-roll for another potion. Ember, let's go. You heal, right? Yeah, but I need to pay you. We're good. I've got 6 stacks of armor, too. The Muffin Man! Sorry, I shot you before you came in. Hold on, move. You got a lot going on. Whew. Got it. So, move on the right platforms. Oh, I don't like that. Not sure how I didn't get hit there, but you hit me for a ton of damage. Guaranteed crit, heavy hit. Down you go. Oh my god. All right, it's a boss rush. Understood. You got the whole circus troupe. You're not that bad, though. I shouldn't say that. That's going to be famous last words, Joe. Do I have to roll? Iframes. Yup. We can do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my God. All right, well, we're okay. Somehow. I missed my skill. Oh, there's been a little cat following me the entire time. I just noticed. It's the cake from Super Mario RPG. No one's going to get that reference. Oh, this is bad. You're going to pick one spot that's safe, I'm assuming. Nice. Saw that coming. We're doing it again. The good news is I have room and time to run. So move. That was last second, man. Nice! We did it! Okay, all right. Your final damage against enemies with higher health percentage than yours is increased. Okay. The first 2 goods are free when you enter the store. You mark the enemy with the highest health as Heretic. You deal an additional 50% true damage to Heretic. Yo, give me that. I will take that. Eerie Crystal. This is a legendary weapon part. Sticky. No, I don't want to be sticky. Grant 15% damage for each enemy in your area, up to 120%. That's nuts, but it's not going to be good for bosses. It's going to fall off pretty bad. When triggering transmutation, deal an extra 100 acid damage. If the transmutation is corrosion, this damage increases by 50%. That's okay. All right. Next shot erodes the enemy for 3 seconds, causing them to take 160 acid battle skill damage per second. Each tick directly triggers corrosion. I like how I'm always like, that's insane, that's crazy. Yet I'm still like not comprehending anything. You show me one thing and I'm just like, oh my God, what can it do? When shooting, there's a low chance to additionally fire an ice spike, inflicting freeze. 2 armor whenever we enter a new stage. I want that, actually. What can I drop? Because we already have the kinetic orb, right? And so my armor increases my final damage. And we can stack that up. Let's get rid of this bleed. I don't really need that. We don't need the U either. I feel like we're not getting good guns. Every gun is common or maybe rare. So fire and ice, I'm going to say no to both of you. I'm going to break you down. And I'm going to level up the guns I've got. No way there's another area. I see, so you heal me. No monsters for now, rookie. Get over here and report. Salute, Marcus. Good. Rookie, let's crush these monsters together. Okay, well, thanks for the vote of confidence. Yes, please, let's enhance my weapons. I want to level up the Living Frenzy. I see, so it goes up in entire rarity class. I want to try and lean into this gun. So I'm going to level it up again. Is that a mistake? We'll find out. We'll find out. But I'm just thinking, with this acid mark, right? All the corrosion that we can do, and acid damage, and my growth going up, I think it's worth it. Plus, we got sticky now, too. Okay. Well, hello. Oh my gosh. All right, take the back. Do not blow myself up. All right, these guys are not playing around. provided we get the actual corrosion stacks on them, they do start dying pretty fast. It just takes a little bit to actually get there. But this is by far the hardest area we've been to. I'm more worried about what the boss is going to be like if we can't burst them down. Because the last boss hit us for like 30 health a pop. Is that anything? There's a floating sword. No? Yes? No. All right. There it goes. Goodbye, sword. God Hunter bow. No, there's no way I could swap for another one. There's no way. Apply Hunter's Mark to enemies. When a marked enemy takes damage, the mark is consumed, dealing 450% acid damage to that enemy. Okay, hold on. Its DPS is lower, but maybe we should swap out this rifle and work with that. I think that's a better trade. Okay, and let's get another item. You guys can tell I'm getting very overwhelmed with all the decisions. Yo, this does damage, though. This does damage. Crab, please. Relax. Yeah, I'm okay with you standing still. That makes my life easier. Of course, there's more enemies. And there's snipers. Nope, nope. I must have some innate dodge chance because sometimes I get hit and it just says lucky, which has been very forgiving. Fallen Star Fragment. When shooting, imbue your bullets with vibrant spark to impact enemies, dealing additional true damage equal to 45% of bullet damage. This damage is considered battle skill damage. That's really good. All right, why don't I drop? Maybe it's time to get rid of the healing herb. I don't have full health though. I could wait for a second until I have full health. I'm going to get rid of the vitality flower. And I'm going to break it down to get a little bit of growth back. But if we have too many items on me that are just for the whole purpose of having health, that might be why we're struggling to kill people to begin with, right? I don't think we need money. We've got a ton of money. Share some blood with me, and I will reward you. It's to get a relic? 50 health is kind of steep, man. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give you any blood. Especially because I get a relic right here. There's a chance to instantly reduce battle skill cooldown by 1 second. In this stage, the next 2 battle skill uses are cooldown free or more bullet damage. All right, give me the desert bullet. So that means we could spam sticky, or we could spam the spread. Why don't we get rid of the Guardian Ring? Let's drop that. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've got a ton of defensive items, which is unlike me, but at the same time, I don't know what we're going into, right? So I'm trying to be as responsible as possible. Oh. Oh my god. And so whenever I use the ability on this rifle to charge up my damage, it's actually pretty strong. We can one-shot pretty much everything but those pirates. Sticky. These rooms still aren't bad. I think we're already at the boss. Treasure Seeker. Critical damage plus 60%. Battle skill launches a coin, dealing 620 true battle skill damage. Each enemy killed by the coin missile drops 6 coins. What? What? So you could just get that early on and get rich. Because every single time it's off cooldown, shoot someone, kill them, get money. 6 coins is a lot of money. I mean, there's no point. I can't imagine there's that much further to go. So I'll break it down. Now, I think we've got full health. I could increase Ember Stack so we're stronger. Growth Orb. That gives us 1 extra health every single time we finish a fight. That would have been awesome to have alongside the Seed of Life. We might have been able to grow this into the Flower of Life. Probably. All right, let's grab this potion. Don't think we can... Oh, we can buy this. Acid Relic drop chance plus 10%. Let's do that. And here we go. Next boss. Let's not screw this up. We've come this far. Okay, change guns. Whoa. You're not that bad, at least so far. I fought cakes worse than you. All right, let's swap guns. Get real close. Oh, don't get hit by that. Okay, we got bullets. Oh, our hitbox is not as tight as I thought it was. Okay. But that's okay. He's going to dash. Try to get in front of him so all of our bullets hit. Ult. All right, here we go with this again. Not sure I really have the leeway to shoot him while he's doing this move. As much as I want to. This is actually really easy to dodge, though. Oh, that's going to hit. Yeah. I had really bad timing with that. I'm getting really cocky. About to have my ult one more time. As soon as I do, you're done. No, sir. Stop it. Down you go. Okay. After you trigger 8 times Fragment, your Fragment triggers twice. Okay. Your current weapon gains the passive effect of your backup weapon. Because love is imperfect, some of the weapons will fail to activate. Okay, well, when you dismantle an item, there's a 25% chance to return an item of the same type. Weird. So you could double dismantle it for extra effects. That's cool. Annihilation Bullet. The first bullet damage dealt to an enemy is guaranteed to be a critical hit and increases bullet damage taken from you by 100% for 5 seconds. Some of these items seem busted, but I think this is the kind of game that later on you're going to have to do like millions of damage to keep up with the power creep, right? Because I read these descriptions and I'm like, oh my God. It's not, hey, plus 12% dodge, plus 15% crit chance. It's, here, let me give you 2 paragraphs about what exactly this item is going to do for you. And sometimes it will fail. Bullet damage cap plus 35%. Heavy hit chance plus 20%. On heavy hit, there is a high chance to unleash blood splatter on all enemies within 200 radius. Blood splatter counts as hemorrhage, but damage is reduced by 50%. Give me the Annihilation Bullet, all right? Stop overwhelming me. My brain is too small for this game. Unidentified weapon. Oh, we've already had the Thunder Gun. I don't want either of these. Break it down. We saw Rapid Heating, but this one is a higher level, I think. It's epic rarity. I have it over here, right? Oh, no, I swapped it out, I think. Yeah, we have Spread now, which I think I like more, so we can break that down, too. Alrighty. No! Thank you very much for playing. The game is still in development and has many shortcomings. We warmly welcome you to join our community and share your valuable feedback with us. I see. All right, well, get me back to the hub area. I want to see the stuff we unlocked. I farted around with this too much. Oh, we get a new character. We get 2 new characters. We have Elena. We have Marcus. I love him. Core talent. When shooting, there's a 15% chance to trigger Geminate Shot, firing an additional bullet. What did you have? Every 30 seconds, Jester gains Novice's Lucky, allowing him to dodge the next hit. That explains a lot. And his ultimate is what allowed him to fire fast, which I kept forgetting to do over and over and over again. Your ultimate, fire 5 random silver bullets at enemies in a wide area around you, each dealing 140% current weapon elemental damage. And they've got a bunch of different upgrades, so you can level up each character. I see I have to spend currency to upgrade him. And then we've got different trees we can go into. What about you, Elena? After shooting, Elena's next dodge fires a demon hunting silver arrow at the nearest enemy, dealing 30% current weapon elemental damage. Okay. Ultimate, enter demon hunting time for 8 seconds, increasing Elena's critical chance, fire rate, and reload speed by 20%. Her dodge is replaced with flash step, allowing her to shoot and reload while dashing. What does it look like when you control them? Oh, yeah, they're cute looking. Well, there's a good amount of stuff you can upgrade. I see, we've got different difficulties now. Skilled hunters can identify treasures, increasing the chance of obtaining high-quality items. Enemy attack and health are slightly increased. Disasters spread, and enemies from the next chapter appear. I got some more stuff we can unlock, I guess. Story fragment. So if we get all these items, we unlock a fragment. Unlock rewards. Reload speed permanently increased by 10%. Well, guys, this has been Past the Fear. This game was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it way more than I expected. And I'll be honest with you guys, this company reached out to me a while ago about doing a sponsorship, and that was when I was doing my open heart surgery stuff. So I was like, no way, can't do it. Sorry, y'all. And I passed up on the opportunity. But I was always kind of bummed I never had a chance to really play the game. So I'm glad, yeah, a few months later, I dipped back into it and had fun. Is this game perfect? No, not at all. But I think there's a lot of really fun ideas. It follows a lot of safe ground. You know, you've seen an over-the-top shooting, bullet hell, twin stick, roguelite before, but I really like the style. I like the music. I like some of the crazy upgrades that you can do. Of course, this is going to be a game where you have to play it a few times before you actually comprehend what you can end up doing, because I didn't even do any of that, and I played it for 45 minutes. But there's a lot of potential. Let me know down below if you like the game. If you want more videos on this game, hit that like button. And if you've watched me this far and have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, because that supports me way more than you know. That's it for me. I will see you guys next time.